Good day, perceptive readers. You can look at this as being a space vessel Lion 5, even though the heading or title states Internet Entrepreneur Advice. Guess where we're going to get this advice from? Well, let me give you a quote, okay? It states, I discovered MD at Borders Book, which is closing down, saw the cover for Breathing Underwater. Thought she would be an interesting artist. After they bought the album, they said they were blown away. And the song Come Find Me, you see, is one of the best songs that person actually feels. And let me tell you something else that the fan said about who we're talking about. Who is MD? Where it's actually Marié Digby. And the fan said, she is so freaking underrated. And so they were very happy to find a discovery in Marié Digby. Now with that, you see, when Marié Digby was signed to a record label, and see, and I'm letting you know about this label interview, because this is a combination between two interviews, if you will. One of them that she gave is from Primetime Morning in Singapore, and this was back in July 28th, 2009. And in that interview, she was mentioning how important it is to use the internet. It's just that important. And I really want to emphasize that there's really no reason why a person cannot, you see, put their business online, be able to go through the gatekeepers and everything to be a part of their marketing. Now, you've heard me state this before, but I want to share a few thoughts from the interview as well, a combination of two interviews or quotes from Marié Digby that she made. See, I really like how in one time, you see a video vlog, if you will, she was stating, and she was emotional about it, actually very emotional about it, that she never really at first gave too much thought as to how important it is for an artist to receive, you see, their funds from their creative work. She didn't give too much thought to maybe if people just went on ahead and downloaded, all their music free or what have you, even though those were not the ones that were set to be free, you see. So in other words, she was talking about the music being bootlegged and things of that nature, and how she did not give too much thought to it before until after she actually put all that time and effort and hard work, you see, into creating her album. And then it brought upon her an appreciation on a level that, as I mentioned, if you were to watch her on one of her vlogging, you see, responses or channels, you could see she was quite emotional about it. Now, with that being said, when she went on to Primetime Morning Singapore all those years ago, and she was expressing just how important it is to use the internet, and that even though you can be signed as to a record label, guess what? It is still your responsibility to get out there and get your name around and things of that nature. Now, let me share something with you, and I'm going to sound maybe high on my horse here, but I stand by it 100%. What Marié Digby expressed in that Primetime Morning Singapore interview, yes, I 100% agree with what she stated. Even to the point about even if you get signed by a label, that you can get your name out there. The key point that I'm still going to emphasize is this. You have to still make sure you use all your technological knowledge, and I would say once again communication skills through letters to make sure that the gates are open. So that's a little bit heavier, but some persons would know exactly what I'm talking about, because once the gates are open for you, yes, success will come if you're a go-getter. I 100% agree with that I 100% know it. All right. So with that being said, I wanted to encourage you entrepreneurs, you corporate businesses, you're already using it on the level that once again it's just great. But I really wanted to share this with you as far as even though Marié has made a big success, even starting from her covers. One of the songs happened to be Umbrella, that was also actually sang and written by Rihanna, you see. But the whole point is she was just sitting down one day, you see, and she sang that cover, and it just lit up so many people's hearts and minds that, boom, she went viral. And the thing about it is, you may not see as much of her music or newer music. She's into motherhood and and things of that nature. Those little ones can take up a lot of your time, as you know. But all the same, I wanted to share this bit of advice that she gave, her experience, her appreciation. And since we're into a new year now, it is something that I would say, whether an artist sometimes continue to make new music or not, you can go through at times some of their older music and still feel this is evergreen. It is certainly evergreen. What am I saying? It's timeless, and it goes on forever. Thank you for being here on this space vessel travel, the Lion 5. Take care.